Hey, it's Mikala from WDEZ, and we're back with another podcast. I have not done a podcast in quite some time here on Mikala's Mind, so I apologize for that. But I thought this would be really fun today. I have a very special guest in studio today. My very own fiancé agreed to join me for a podcast. Now, this is interesting because if you know me, you know I speak Spanish. He's pretty much only speaks Spanish, but he's going to practice his English today and answer some frequently asked questions, as well as ask me some questions about what I think on some things. So, hey, babe, how are you?
Hi, baby. Good. And you?
I'm good. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Okay, so first I'm going to ask you, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is David. I am from Colombia. Mikala is my fiancé. And this is my beautiful girl.
Aw, this is my beautiful girl? That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Yeah, he learned how to say that real fast in English, right?
Right.
Right. Okay, so he has some questions that he wants to ask me. So he's going to practice his English and ask me some of those questions. Dale, amor.
Okay. I'm sorry for my English. Is a little bit. My question one is, ¿qué es lo más bonito que has descubierto de mi cultura y qué es lo más difícil de entender?
What's the most beautiful thing that I've discovered about his culture and what's the most hard to understand? So for me, the most beautiful thing about his culture is probably, I don't know, I've seen a lot of like the costumes they wear, the traditional like dresses and all the colors that are always painted on the houses and in restaurants. And I don't know, it just seems a lot more colorful and full of life there, especially with all the animals that they have there in the tropics in South America. And I don't know, the hardest thing to understand, oh boy, I guess it's different from the Midwest where we say hi to everybody, even on the street. If we don't know them, we're just like, hey, how's it going? Yep, good. We don't even have to know them. They're a complete stranger. For you guys, it's very different. You guys don't just talk to strangers like we do. It's a lot more maybe safety concerns there. I'm not sure. So that's not necessarily difficult for me to understand. I get it, but it's just very different from here.
My second question, ¿qué palabra o frase en español te parece más bonita o graciosa?
My favorite Spanish word is abeja because it means bee, and I'm really scared of bees. But for some reason, abeja just like sounds so cute and sweet when it's really something that scares the crap out of me. So I would say abeja is my favorite Spanish word. I think it's really cute.
Okay. Mi tercera pregunta sería, si hiciéramos este podcast en 10 años, ¿qué historia de nosotros te gustaría contar?
So he said, if we did this podcast in 10 years from now, what is a story that I would like to tell? So I would probably say, oh my gosh, do you remember when we did this podcast 10 years ago and you didn't speak much English, and you're going to know English in 10 years, so you're probably going to laugh at yourself. And I think that'll be really funny to look back at and see how far you've come with your English.
Si tuvieras que describir nuestra relación con solo 3 palabras, ¿cuáles serían?
If I could describe our relationship in only 3 words, what would I say? Oh my gosh. Interesting, bilingual, silly. Yeah, interesting, bilingual, and silly, because I can honestly say I've never met somebody more hyper and more talkative than me, and people don't believe me because they can't communicate with him if they don't speak Spanish. But if you knew him and you spoke Spanish, or if he spoke English, you would see right away that he's more energetic and talkative than I am, and that's very hard to believe. So, yeah, those are the words I would use.
Bueno, mi última pregunta. ¿Realmente qué fue lo que pensaste la primera vez que me viste?
In all seriousness, what is the first thing you thought when you met me? The 100%, my honest answer, the first time I ever saw you or like met you in person was, holy crap, you're tall. Yeah, I was like, whoa, he's way taller than I thought he was in person. Which is funny because, you know, he's only, I don't know, not even a foot taller than me. But he's probably the tallest Latino that I've ever met. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mi última pregunta, ¿por qué eres tan hermosa?
Get a load of this guy. He's trying to make me blush. He's asking me why I'm so beautiful. Cue the aww. Yeah. I can't answer that because I don't think I am, but I don't know. Thank you, babe. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for...
You're my baby.
I'm his baby. Thank you so much for joining me on my podcast today. And thank you for tuning in on Questions with David. We will have to do this again very soon. And we will have to come up with more questions. Or if you would like to ask him questions, we will certainly make a podcast about that. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. And make sure to tune in Monday through Friday on the morning show with Brian and Mikala on 101.9 WDEZ.